Ride sharing or ride hailing is expanding in Bermuda. More specifically, 150 new public service vehicles, seasonal digital response taxis, if you will, are going to be licensed to respond only to transport requests through apps like Ride Bermuda and Hitch, if our 600 traditional taxis don't respond to them quickly enough. How will that work?
So you will call for a vehicle or transportation. There will be a set amount of time, and only if a taxi is unavailable, then it will then go to the rideshare users.
This will go to the taxi dispatchers first?
First, absolutely.
So how long will the taxi dispatchers have to get a licensed taxi on the job?
That will come out in the regulations, which will be tabled another day, but it will not be much time, maybe 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Maybe 2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, wow. They're going to have to move fast to claim these fares.
Absolutely. But that will come out in the regs.
Darrell, Tourism and Transport Minister, says this is not about replacing taxis, but reducing wait times and strengthening our competitiveness as a destination.
Tourists that come to Bermuda say that the number one reason why they have a little dissatisfaction with their visit to Bermuda is because of transportation.
The regulations are still to be tabled, but the minister says the 150 new PSVs will be seasonal from April to September, plus all weekends, holidays and nighttime slots.
There are stories where people go for a late night dinner and they are stuck at a restaurant in St. George's, and the restaurant owner, after they've cleaned up, has to put them into their private car and take them back up the road to their hotel. That's unacceptable. The Bermuda Hotels Association has been asking for this. The Bermuda Tourism Authority is on board in this, and many other stakeholders as well, such as the Chamber of Commerce.
It does not sit well with some taxi drivers, however. The annual $1,000 license fee for the seasonal PSVs is far less than the $100,000 standard taxi lifetime permit. Is this going to undermine the taxi license?
Absolutely not. Taxis will have first preference, and if taxis wish to continue to get the work, they will be working.
It's my understanding that communication has broken down between yourself and the Bermuda Taxi Operators Association, that you refused to meet with them starting in July because they had publicly agreed with some comments by Shadow Minister Dwayne Robinson. Is that not correct?
Well, I can tell you this, that I have met previously with the Bermuda Taxi Association.
When?
I have met, I've been in here for 12 months, and in the last 12 months I have met with them. The Bermuda Taxi Association are on record that they do not agree with this, and that's fine. They have a choice that they cannot agree with it. But I have a public that must be served. We have met with stakeholders. We have met with the Bermuda Taxi Association. I don't refuse to meet with anyone.
Is it fair to say that the Bermuda taxi operators have had little to no input in this final version of the legislation?
I wouldn't say that at all.
So what input have they had?
You'd have to talk to them.
One of the criticisms continually levelled at the Department of Transport by taxi operators and dispatchers is that there is no enforcement of regulations. For example, the requirement for any licensed taxi vehicle to be available for 16 hours of every day. In the last 15 years, are you aware of any licensed taxi driver who has been stripped of their licence for not meeting the 16-hour-a-day rule?
I've been the Minister of Transport for about 12 months now, so I can't speak on what has happened with the Public Service License Board over the last 15 years. But I can tell you this, that I have put new members on the Public Service Licensing Board, and I have told them that we must crack down and take a tougher stance on enforcement.
Could this legislation, these moves, be seen as a form of enforcement? You're essentially telling the licensed taxi drivers, if you don't make yourself available, these other people are going to get it.
Well, and we've also put the caveat that they will be first option. So if these other individuals rideshare are successful, it means that there clearly was a necessity to put some other options in place. I would say to the taxi drivers, they have first option. So it is up to them and the public service vehicle licenses that if they feel that something is being taken from them, that to show me that, you know what, there's not a need for rideshare.
Gary FosterSkelton for Bermuda Broadcasting News.